All right. Okay. So there is we have for for the sake of introduction, I have a very good personality on my side, and that's Mr. Karim, and you already know her, Dorn, co-host, and Donald. If you call me Monster, that would be beautiful. So we are touchlighting on an issue. She asked me a question offset, so I decided. So why don't we talk about it? She was like, "What did you
You
ask
can
again?"
ask my question. My
Okay.
question is, why do men cheat all the time?
Wow. With emphasis on all the time.
Let me explain it.
Okay.
If I'm sitting in a group of 10 women and
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about relationship,
Okay.
chances are 9 of us have been cheated on or are currently in a relationship where our partner is cheating.
Oh, like okay. So there is one person.
No, like there's no one person. Maybe he hasn't been caught yet, so 9.5.
Local, half a human being.
Yes.
Okay, there is still hope. Mr.
This
Karim,
is
do you agree with that?
this is serious. I really don't agree with that because I feel officially men don't cheat.
Well, unofficially, men are cheaters. So
Oh,
How do
really?
you mean? Why do you think
they
so?
cheat all the time. I mean, I'm a woman, I'm a lady. I've been in a relationship where I have been cheated on. So, I mean, men cheat all the time.
How did you know you were being cheated on, or you were not even the person cheating on the other
It's not
person?
possible. I'm sure I caught him well.
You caught him well.
Yes.
Okay, so but I think I look at things holistically, right? And I have a rule that says cause and effect. So if there is an action, we'll
There's
look
a
at it from
reaction.
yeah, there is an we look at it from the
Please hold on. So, in other words, if I'm in a relationship and the man is cheating or the man decides to cheat, then I caused him to
Yes,
cheat.
there is something he wants you're not giving him.
That's
Why
not
he
true.
looked for
Men
it
should
somewhere
learn to
else.
take responsibility of their actions. So let's say now that if I decide to cheat while in a relationship, the man caused it, and I can use that line like, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. I mean, you did something
We're
that
not
sent me
talking
outside."
about who is at fault here. We are just telling you that
But if
something
there's a
happened.
cause and effect of cheating, that means that somehow I have contributed to a man cheating on me, which is not true. Because I think that everybody is responsible for their actions. So if a man decides to go out and cheat, that is totally on him, not on me.
I don't think so. It's not totally on him. There
there
is
is
something you must have done. It might be out of anger. It'll just like you say, it might be emotions that drove him to that or something.
Please, 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 that's not true.
But you are not a man, are you?
I mean, I'm not a man.
I'm giving you a man's experience here,
Not
and
to
you're
be
telling me
mean to
that's not
men,
true.
but men are scum most of the time. I mean, women can be scum too, but men are scum naturally. And I think them going out to cheat is because of their decision. It's not about what is lacking. It is them waking up and deciding, you know what, I'm just going to entertain this other person and see how it goes. And then you end up cheating and then come back and what, try to pin the blame on a woman. No.
see, look, that is where I think you get it wrong. Um see, men as come. We have heard that word so much.
In fact, it has become our middle name.
It has become our baptismal name. We have accepted it for you people to have peace of mind. But let me tell you something. Like I said, there is cause and effect, and you are going straightly to. Does it mean that a woman actually instigated or made him cheat? To a reasonable extent, that's true. But there are other factors. But you just went on. If it's not this, it's not this.
I picked up on what you said. You said cause and effect, and I hope that women come from
Now,
it.
let me tell you something. It's not just the women. There are psychological factors to it. There are societal factors to it. There are cultural factors to it. There are religious factors to it.
All in this cheating.
On in this cheating. Then and there is also a social factor to it. There are religion that gives men the liberty of having more than one sexual partner.
More
I don't
than
understand.
one wife.
No.
That you should love them equally.
Now,
It is not saying you should cheat. It is telling you to marry the person
okay.
and love your wives equally.
Now let me ask you one
Are you
question.
saying-
No, sorry. Before marriage is established, right? There is a process of courtship, relationship. That is a social affair. And sorry, it is interpreted as cheating. Let's say,
No,
okay.
no. For the sake of this institution that encourages multiple wives,
Mm-hmm.
before
is no
you
courtship.
even get into that idea that he is cheating, no, you already have that discussion with your partner.
Okay.
Informing your partner that you're going to take up another wife.
Now,
So it is not something that is
see,
given to you
no,
by surprise.
you
You
miss,
are already informed.
you miss the point.
Yes.
You miss the point.
Interesting.
A man will not see a girl today. I'm allowed to marry 4 wives, for instance. I will not see a girl today and I come to you as my wife to say, I've seen somebody to marry.
No.
I will
But the
calm
likelihood
down.
is, let me attack you by that.
Nah.
The likelihood is that you and I would have had a conversation
On
No,
what?
see, on what?
telling me that you are open to marrying another.
No. There is no
You should know that
conversation.
even before you come into
The religion is established
It's established that,
that I'm
okay,
allowed 4.
Yes.
So we are not having the conversation again. The only time we'll have a conversation is that I found number 2.
Yes.
And I'm telling you I'm bringing in number 2.
Are you also aware that we're
No, calm down. Now, look at what I'm trying to establish. From the point in which I saw her to the point I decided to bring her in, it is when I've decided to bring her in that I
you
will
should be
tell
aware.
you. So that point where I saw her, went out with her, had conversations with her, visited her, probably had sex with her, I was socially cheating. That's a social affair, isn't it?
No, according to her.
That's what women say. Like, even when you're chatting with another woman, you're cheating already. You're flirtatious, you're flirting already. So, in that process whereby I did not tell you because I've not decided to marry her, I'm cheating.
Yeah.
So, religiously, I'm encouraged to cheat in that vein, isn't it? So, no,
That is why I said officially men don't cheat.
in that regard.
That's why I said that.
You're saying that because you're a man.
No, see,
not
let me
about
see.
gender
No.
here.
It's not about gender here.
Except if you are trying to push it now to who cheats most.
Okay, now have I been able to prove that religiously there is a religious view to cheating?
No, what you did is create a loophole that encourages cheating.
No, see, look, you are getting the you're not,
has
you're,
always
you
been
you've
there.
not.
You're trying to force me to agree with you.
I am
I'm
not-
not trying to agree with
No,
you.
no,
What
don't-
you just created is a loophole.
No, Don, I'm not forcing you. I am bringing you up to speed of thoughts.
Interesting.
Look, religiously, I said there are factors, and I mentioned religion, and you capitalized on religion. And I'm trying to explain that if I meet Miss Jennifer, right, and I like her, and we're going out, and I've not decided to marry her, it is when I decide to marry her that I'll come to tell my wife that I'm bringing in number 2. I have started in your definition of cheating or societal definition of cheating. I have already started cheating before decision. Let's say I now discover a very bad attitude in Miss Jennifer, and I'm not going to marry her again. I don't have to tell you because I'm not going to marry her. Right? I'm not going to tell you. So that process of trying to see if I will marry Jennifer and it did not work is already cheating already.
Is the process called cheating?
Is the process called
According to
cheating
her.
according to the society, according to the woke generation? That is cheating. Yeah? So now in that case, religiously,
Cheating is
I have
allowed.
cheated. Then secondly, socially, you're asking why men cheat, yeah? For some reason, in this present generation, men feel societally right. It is a social status quo to be able to move. Once you, cheating is now attached to success. It's a success symbol kind of thing. When you're now well-to-do, you'll be able to have several toys in your disposition. Like-
Women are now toys.
no, like toy. No, don't go there. Toy, I mean, is you could mean cars, it could mean houses, then it could mean like possessions. Yeah, I didn't mean to go call women toys. No, that's not what I said. So, but I'm just it's a colloquial expression. Yeah. So then, in that regard, so having multiple side chicks, that massages your ego, depending on what makes up your societal dopamine when it comes to pleasure reward. So socially, men do that. Yeah. Then number three, and I also tell you that why does it happen? I will use one politician in Nigeria and give an instance, and God help me, I don't call his name. I think growing up he was so disenfranchised by ladies, beautiful ladies. So he happened to make so much money. I know you know who I'm talking about. So he happens to make so much money and become very influential in Nigerian space. And he said to himself, there are two. He said to himself, or they said to themselves, that they will marry the most beautiful ladies.
One of them even has a special quote.
Okay.
He said, when I was in school, I was ugly,
Okay.
no money, not good looking. None of such a woman wants.
Okay.
Now I am rich, though ugly, I will use that which they want, and I will get them the way I want them.
You see, so societally, that's another factor. Culturally, which for some reason gives some cultures give men the right to have the quote that says men are promiscuous in nature. You know, hey, disclaimer, these are not my thoughts. These are factors that we could look into. Yeah. Then which other factor did I mention?
Let me add to that.
Okay.
Culturally. In our culture, in most African culture, when a man has multiple partners, is being celebrated. Why is it that, let me land, why is it that when women have more than one, they see them as
Prostitutes.
The reason is simple. Now let me go to your why. It is because the culture accepts and agrees to the fact that men should have multiple, even in the Bible. Let's even look at the Bible quote. There was a time a woman was caught and she was to be stoned to death. What was her offense? She committed adultery. I asked, did she commit the adultery by herself? She committed it with somebody. Why was the Bible silent about the person they did the thing together? That's to tell you the Bible.
Why didn't they call out the man?
Why didn't they call out the man?
He was probably there too. Just hiding in the corner.
The Bible did not say
Call
anything
out
about
the man.
And I
It's
said he was
now the
probably there
woman.
hiding in the corner.
Now, number two, the Bible too. Solomon.
Oh, Solomon.
300 wives, 700 side chicks
Oh.
recorded. Then size chick, the ones that are not recorded, the one that he met once in his
And
lifetime,
yet God loves him.
gave him wisdom. Now, so that is culturally the Christian culture or the Jewish
Men don't
culture.
cheat.
So then
So men don't
we now come to the factor you mentioned. You people. Them. The gang. You know, you see, look. Do you guys contribute to a man cheating?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Men don't understand boundaries. They wear and tear women until the women agree to cheat with them.
Okay, we don't understand boundaries.
Yeah.
So no matter
tell
what
us.
is done to a
Sorry,
man.
please, let her tell
Okay,
us.
tell us, what are the boundaries, please?
Men don't understand no. Men usually hear no and then they think it's like, please come on. Go for it. Go crazy.
I like this part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, let's talk about this part of it. The thing is simple. Whether you like it or not, except you don't just want to say it out. When a woman says no, he means yes.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
It is in this generation that are saying no is no.
No is no.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay. We've also had women who say no and you stop. And later they call you on the phone and call you a weak man.
Yes. Not just that.
So when I say no, so you now just stopped like that.
I'm sorry. I believe that no is no.
That is your belief.
Personally.
Now, your belief does not stand for every other belief.
Stands for a large number of women.
No, when it comes to being double standard.
Be realistic to yourself.
In a realistic,
Are you telling me that in all your life that you have lived, you have never said no and it was yes?
You've never said no.
no,
You've never said no. In addition to what you said, you never said no to see if this guy is going to put in more effort.
No, and my no has always been no.
Okay. Well, you're allowed
I'm
to.
sure if I'm not going to say no, my next favorite word would be maybe, and that maybe is conditional. Like, okay, let's see how it goes. But when I say no, I really mean.
Okay, now, have you ever said no at the beginning
Yes.
and now giving letter?
Well, yeah, when I was much younger.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had been worn down by men.
By pressure.
The person.
Okay.
And that's because it's not even a man factor now, but I think human beings in general don't respect boundaries. So when you say no, they keep pushing you to see if you're going to bend at some
And
point.
at the end, you now say yes.
Yeah, that's when I didn't have a healthy boundary. But now that I have a healthy boundary, my no is no, always going to be no.
Always going to be no. Okay, now let's then you think it's just
But please let's focus on the fact that men are the cheats and not about women saying yes or
no. See, that's you see.
We are still on that.
We are still on that. Now, then the thing is, you were asking why do men cheat? Then on this area where women are factors also. Men love peace.
And women like war.
War. Yes.
That's not true. Women like peace.
Men also love. This is an old quote. It's overbearing, and I'm still going to quote it again. Women love love. Women love to be loved. If you marry or you're in a relationship, in a year, at least you should be telling your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance that you love her up to 150 times or 200 times.
What are you saying?
If not 300 times.
What are you saying?
Because
A million times.
you
must
have
say it
to
like
say
3 times
it a day.
Calculate it
After
times
each
350.
phone call,
Like
and it doesn't
365.
end. If the phone call ended well and it doesn't end with "I love you," there is a vacuum in their own end of the cell phone.
Yes. Who is there with you?
No, I have had that vacuum over time, and that vacuum, what fills it up is "I love you." So
And when
women,
you don't say, the next thing is, who is there with you?
who is there with you? You get the point now.
Sorry, I don't understand what you people are saying when it comes to hearing I love you. I think women have also come to the point where we understand that we are loved by your actions, by your
No,
some of your
no.
words.
See,
We're not
nah.
desperate-
Okay, some
No.
of your words,
we're
like
not
I love you.
desperately
No, sorry.
waiting to hear I
No,
love you
no.
at the end of every phone call.
Don't.
I know you are desperately not desperate about that.
Now, see, Don.
No, please. It is reassuring to be told I love you.
Okay.
But it's not a life or death situation.
No,
to hear
nobody-
I love you
see.
at the end of every phone call. But I mean, there are certain things that could have been said in a phone call that is reassuring to know that that the person you're talking
I made a
loves
statement, you ran to the extreme. I said women love to
You
hear.
said there's a vacuum,
No,
and I'm telling
sorry.
you that
No.
nobody has
Calm
the
down,
time
calm
to
down,
wait
calm
for
down,
the
calm down,
vacuum.
calm down. I said women love to hear that, not that they would die if they did not hear that. So when you said life or death, I didn't go to that extreme. So don't try to amplify things I did not say. I'm still alive. And you know you can't do that. Yeah? So women love to hear that if you say it at the end of every phone call, they would not mind.
I mean, who would mind to hear? I love you at the end
Good.
of
So,
every phone
which
call?
means no. Calm down. That fact is established.
Okay.
men would
No,
like to hear that
no.
as
Calm
well.
down. Men, in as much as women love to be loved, men love to be respected. You saw her expression, right? That is the thing. When a man is not getting respect, he starts looking for where to get respect. And
What is that respect?
and in the outer world, people, the neighbors, because we are not the talking people, women talk.
Yeah.
Sure, men talk more.
No, calm down. We that's not what we're gonna even
But that's not even a
It's not a conversation because we have even started encouraging men to speak up. So if we talk, there won't be any campaign on men should speak up. So if you're saying you're just lying, But the thing is, yeah, sure.
But then we as men, we actually have decided to obey nature that gave us 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak. That is why we speak less. But in the case of women, it's like they have 2 mouths and 1 ear because they talk more than listen.
Half ear. So the thing is, women, you see a man who decided, in fact, let me tell you, there is no healthy man, quote me rightly, there is no healthy man, not the men that are having, some men, once they cheat, once they marry, is a license to cheat. They think they've settled this part of their life. Oh yeah, let them gallivant.
Especially those ones who did not have a good time.
Who carried it over.
Yes.
Who didn't have a good...
Because carryover courses are always crash courses.
It's a crash course. It's a spillover. You're going to... Nature, you must repeat it. So, some people who got their shit when they were growing up, went from one girl to another, did all the exuberance thing.
Especially when growing up, you are handsome, intelligent, sexy, and very rich. You have everything.
You did it. So when you marry, no man actually married. Quote me, no healthy man actually married and is out to cheat.
Yes.
It just happens by mistake.
No. I'm mentioning the factors.
So giving you the factors.
When he comes home, no respect.
No food.
No food.
Cook for yourself.
Yeah. He will cheat on you.
In fact, let me I
just told her that he will cheat on you. He will cheat on you.
Let me even add to that. Courting your wife. Something made you love your wife before you married her. Not just the character. Probably the looks. Oh, this girl is so fine. She has a very good shape, nice looking. She smells nice.
Fashion sense.
Science. Then she gets into the house. 2 years down the line,
she's tying wrapper.
She's tying wrapper on her waist.
Flagging wrapper.
Those trousers you used to see, you don't see them again. Wait, let me land. Those trousers you used to see, you don't see them again. Let me even borrow the words of this comedian. What's his name? This black...
Agodai?
No, not Agodai. The one with...
Basket mouth?
No, basket mouth. What's
Bovi.
This man's name? Not Bovi. Okay. Let me just borrow the words. I can't remember his name.
Gordons, okay.
He said, you marry your wife. 2 years down the line, she's smelling like Bobozi. Then you still want the man to be in love with that. Maybe before you married her, she bathed 3 times a day or twice a day. She rubs perfume and all those things. Then you are married now because she knows that, okay, just like you said, I've settled this part of my life. He's my husband. All those things you used to do, you don't do them.
You're not putting effort.
Then you thought that your husband, his eyes are blind. Those things he used to see in you, he will see them somewhere.
Definitely.
And he will explore. After all, God gave us the sense to explore so that you know what is happening. So it's really not a man's fault.
And you know the funny thing? Do you know some men are so responsible enough to come home and have this discussion, but because some women are woke, you don't tell them what to do.
Yes.
They don't see the need to
like
do
she just
that.
said, now go and cook.
Stop trying to say that women don't actually listen.
No. I said some. I did not say no. Calm down. Let me make my point. Some means some are doing it. That some also means there are some that are listening. Yeah. So the thing is, like he said, points of attraction. There is a quote that says, "Men are moved by what they see. Women are moved by what they hear." Likewise, a woman, you married her, you were telling her sweet things. You married her, you're no longer telling her. She would dress up, she'll go to salon, come back. You're looking at her like a stick. You didn't even notice her. You didn't even tell her. She spent 6 hours sitting down, trying to look beautiful. She comes home. You couldn't even say, "You look beautiful. I like the hair." Even if you didn't like the hair, say it's just nice, lie. But I want you lie to her. Lie to her.
Men don't want to be lied to.
No, who says so?
How do you know
I've had a woman say to me, "Lie to me, even if it's not true. Lie to me." Do you get that?
That's you and the woman.
Yeah, sure.
But Donald,
yeah.
Let us not go about attacking what women did not do wrong or what they didn't do right or all those things. I want to agree with her to some extent. There are wolves in cheap clothing.
That's men.
In men.
I have
That
also.
no matter what you do,
They will
you
still.
can never satisfy them.
Definitely.
It has to do with individual. I can see you are smiling now. I know you enjoy this part of it.
But the thing is,
But that is the truth. There are men that are just there to cheat.
You know
If
what?
They don't cheat.
They don't feel
like
alright.
They don't feel alright.
You know what
They
I-
just feel that as a man, I should have whatever I want, irrespective of what the other person thinks.
that's what.
It's bad.
That's what-
It's bad enough, especially in some areas where religion also encourages such things. In a situation where your wife or your partner does not have a say in the house.
Okay, but I want to
whatever
say.
you say is law.
Yeah.
In such cases too, yes, men officially cheat. I want you to be happy about this.
See, but
Smile.
but the
Where
thing
is
is,
smile on this?
see, Don.
Why?
There is
At least I'm
something.
supporting you on this.
Now, you see, I look at things holistically, right? I keep saying that when a man is growing up, like we need to be very careful about our children.
Yeah.
When a man is growing up, there are things that send signals to his head, and these things culminate to be the way he thinks.
Yes.
When a man has received a lot of rejections in his life from the opposite sex, he builds that he is inadequate, not enough, not eligible to have the woman he likes. Automatically, his hustle smiles on him.
And he has the means.
He now has the means and access. And lots of these people that rejected him, not new, same breed, same human beings that rejected him 10 years ago, are now calling him morning, afternoon, night to check up on him. And they are doing it in multiple. Not one person, not two, not three, not four.
Yes.
If he invites you over to the house, you want to leave your pants. And you don't want to go home with your slippers. And you don't want to go home with your singlet. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me land. You don't have to win us on this angle, right? Because we are the men. Automatically, uncle has formed the mind. Rejection turns immediately to revenge. He's out to venge all the
No,
rejections.
don't say that. Don't say that. Say he's out to right the wrong.
He's out to right all the wrongs. I like that. Diplomacy is big. He's out to right all the wrongs. Done. And he now goes from, and it becomes very easy.
Yeah.
He meets you in the morning because he has the means and the toys around. Not women, cars and things.
All he does
He meets you in the
snap of
morning
the
and
finger.
sleeps at you in the evening. Oh, really? Shit. So it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. Then at that time, he forms another frame of mind.
Yeah.
That he's dating you and other people. If he doesn't get attention from you, he will switch over to the other side. Then getting these things happen in women too. Getting this multiple attention, if he's married, remember, it has formed a mind. He needs to relearn to behave differently. If he marries, the wife tries to do one shakara to cover her body. He'll just say, I received a call, I need to be in the office. He will drive to one side chick and get the attention and probably come back in the morning. Now, because he walked overnight.
But the way you are saying these things, you are saying it, is it out of experience?
Right.
Okay. No, say, let me answer his question before I be misunderstood. Now, look, I have been opportune to work in different places. Relationship counsel films. I'm a very interactive person. This is my job. Talking is my job, for crying out loud. So I know the things guys talk about. I do social analysis.
It's just
I
is it
have
out
not
of
No,
experience.
it is not out of my personal experience, but it's out of a collective inquiry
Experiences.
and questionnaires from guys. Why does these things happen? Of course, you
It's
have
from collective experiences.
not my own inclusive, collective their experiences. Man, shit, what did I do?
Now, thank you for establishing the fact that men cheat all the time.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say this thing: men cheat because it is their decision, not because the woman has done anything. Yes, the woman can be crazy
Okay.
sometimes.
No. Sorry.
Please
Sorry.
let me finish.
Okay.
The
Okay.
woman can be crazy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask this question: as guys, when you people sit down together,
Mm-hmm.
do you actually now go back and talk to each other and tell the guy like, oh, this your randy way of going about jumping from one other woman to the other doesn't work? Do you actually like have conversations that tell a man that probably has a great relationship that is about to mess it up, like you're about to mess up your great relationship by cheating on the person you're with?
I love this question. Okay, I'll let you answer first of all.
Okay, before I answer the question, there is actually something that came into my head. You see, most of these things I want to be like, let us be serious
Practical.
about this now. Some of the things that actually we see as cheat actually do happens before marriage, during relationships, and all those things. Like I used to tell anybody that cares to listen, a cheating boyfriend will always remain a cheating husband. So those things you would have seen in your relationship
And accepted
don't
them.
ever think they will change. They will always be there. And most of the time, marriages or relationships are not born out of, okay, let me say like 70% relationship are not born out of sheer love. That I love this person, I want to be with this person. It is mostly out of
Interest.
and
Societal pressure.
Yes, societal pressure, and the most important of them all is out of comfortability. I'm comfortable in this, especially as it has to do with money and all those things. If not, there are handsome men that are truck pushers. How many women do
Go
fall in
after
love
them.
with them?
But you rather go after a
An
big
ugly man, top belly man, because he has all the money
the funds and all
the
that.
cars,
And you expect him
and
not to cheat.
How can? Or even you as the woman, you will cheat because it is not love that brought you to that place. What brought you there is the material thing. So you will look for that love outside. It's one of those things. Those are the most important things that happens. That is why most people cheat. I'm not even talking about just the men this time. It happens to men too.
Happens to women
married.
too.
It's about time now that I get married. You are not looking at the woman you love. You are looking at the one that, okay, I'm working, I earn 50 million. I need somebody that earns 40 million. Or
So we
50
can
million
put
like
it
me,
together.
so that we can put it together. And then you expect that person, you love that person. Some even tell themselves lies.
I will grow
that
to
I will
love
grow
her.
to love her. How can you ever grow to love her?
When you did not love her
Love her
in
from
the beginning. Now, okay.
So you definitely cheat. You will look for that love somewhere else.
I want to ask something, yeah, to your question. You asked that question. Do we ever advise men? And funny thing, this happened just 3 days ago, right? And in all honesty, I'm not trying to shine, but when you ask that question, it hit. Okay, this friend of mine, no names mentioned, very good friend of mine, he has a fiance, and his wedding is slated this year. And I know he will listen to this, yeah. And he has a neighbor who is a beautiful girl also.
Okay.
And the neighbor is going after him. They've struck a chord, they've connected deeply. They are at the verge of knacking. He told me, and when he told me, I don't advise people majorly. He told me because I don't advise him, I don't condemn him. If he wants to do stuff, he could do stuff. He's an adult. But it hit on me. I know the girlfriend, right?
That's where emotions set in.
It hit on me that, hey, and the girlfriend is nothing close to this girl. Like, this girl is nothing close to the girlfriend. Beauty, everything put together. He loves the girlfriend deeply.
And the girlfriend is even more beautiful.
Yes, more beautiful.
You see?
No,
this is
come
the
down.
issue.
No, come down. I said to him, hey, man. I said, look, I am not trying to control you, nor give you advice, but forbid it that you mess up your relationship with this person. Remember, I'm not telling you not to cheat. Do it with any other person. It's your decision. But you see this one that is close, it will hurt her so deeply because you can only determine the outcome of knocking. When your girlfriend comes, you will not also determine the reaction of that neighbor. And women pick it up like the frequency is
They are
so
spiritually.
they will just speak it. They will see every girl around you and say, is this one?
I don't know how they do it.
And
I will answer a question now.
And now the intuition is so strong. I say, if you do this, she will never trust you all her life. And you've invested in this relationship. It's gone beyond we. It has gone to family. Wedding is set out. How dare you? So I said that. We went out. An hour later, so I was going to drop him. And I said, he said, D. I said, na man he be. I said, what be that? He said, I'm not gonna knock that girl. You understand? I said, He said, no. He said, truth be told, we don't arrange to knock. But now, I don't see reasons. I'm not gonna come. I said, even if you knock her, look, you've even closed door for even externals.
Okay,
for external is your neighbor now. External sheep no go come sell again.
like you.
No, I mean external girls, as in girls who will find her. Other girls to come and find her. Do you understand?
Or other guys to come and find him, then meet the girl.
No. That's not
external sheep.
No, in his own life, external girls that will come and go.
Okay.
Do you understand? Cannot come again.
Okay,
Because you're stuck with this one person.
I understand.
Okay.
Also, external ships from his side, like his friend that probably would like the girl, and probably the girl would have met somebody that probably they can get married, will not be there too because he has already blocked
The girl's radar
that
too.
is what I'm
But that's the girl's problem. It's not my problem. My problem is my friend and his relationship.
But that your friend, his problem was really, really huge because you cannot be carrying an elephant you have killed already on your head. Then you'll be digging a cricket hole to
go and kill yourself.
So what is the meaning of all this?
No, see,
let me also ask this
but there are factors. Let me answer him. There are factors. Like I said in the story, they had connected. You see closure, you see togetherness. It breeds a lot of things, yeah? I can tell you, bring a lie detector test. My friend will pass that he loves the girlfriend to the teeth. And that's one thing with cheating married men too. They love their wives. They will stand up from your body and go back to their wife. Some, when they are, in fact, even they're on top of you and they receive a call from their wife, it's like remote control. They will go in, pick their boxes and walk home. I'm saying, I say some guys, even if you want find past Agbani Derego, right? Before their wife, they will deny you. Before your own
Bros,
right? No, what am I trying to say?
men,
That don't care. I call those ones sick men.
No, not sick men. No, there are some men that are smooth. I will tell you a story
No.
my friend.
Okay, that is
What
smooth.
he did.
Now I understand.
I've never seen that kind of smoothness in my life. I'm telling you the truth, though. You know, there are truths you tell somebody, the person would never believe is true. This guy was married just about 6 months into his marriage. His girlfriend came around, and so he went to visit his girlfriend. Then he forgot that himself and his wife were supposed to go somewhere. And one thing the wife hates most in her life is, I call you, you don't pick. And the girl is not aware that he's married. He was with the girl and they were making out, having fun. His phone rang. On top of the girl, he picked the phone and said, hello, babe. He now, told the girl to, he said, hello, babe. He said, babe, where are you? He say, I'm with, let me just call him like Jennifer. Say, I'm in Jennifer's house. What are you doing there? We are making love. And the wife said, get out. If you're in Jennifer's house, can you tell me you are making love? Get away. Look, there is a place we need to go. Just come back, let's go. He said, okay, thank you. Drop the phone.
That guy is an archangel.
And Jennifer now asked, who was that? He said, it's my wife. Said, get out. If it's your wife, can you answer her?
Hey!
And he cleaned out. He was telling the truth to both of them.
Damn!
They can't believe.
I know somebody who says that kind of a thing too.
The point is at the end of
Yeah, I have a friend. See, no, I have a friend who says that kind of a thing. She puts it out there, and you think she's joking, but it's all up to you to think that she's joking or she's saying the truth, right? She will tell you in a casual way. Now you gonna talk say, now you then let if you catch her, she say, but I told you otherwise. So the thing is, there are factors to cheating. Is it nice for a man to cheat? No. But there is an angle I want to look at it from. Yeah? And this is the angle. We've been on that angle. When a guy is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
He should behave like that.
No, receiving all the rejections in his life. Right? Women wouldn't be preaching monogamy. Right? Women will be gallivanting from one ship to another, one party, one Bentley, to one G-Wagon, one Rolls Royce, being in the heights and beautiful places, thinking that success is sexually transmitted, and the guy is digging and working and hustling. When he hits 32, 33, 34, nature starts smiling on him. He's looking all posh, all beautiful, all glamorous. Then he meets you, that you guys went to school together. And when you were in your 20s, in your peak, you were gallivanting.
A woman is in her peak all the time.
No, calm down. You were gallivanting. You were having 300 chakras in 1 year.
Rejected?
No, calm down. And at that time, you now start preaching to him when he is in his peak, monogamy. Are you not? Is it not sickness?
It's not sickness.
And it is at that time.
No, I don't agree with
No. It is at that time that the woman will now tell you that you don't know what you want in your life. You don't want to. Hey, dude.
Donald, wait.
True.
See, in this world,
Okay.
there is time for everything.
Okay.
There is time to be born. There is time for you to grow up. There is time for you to be old. And there is time for you to die. Now, if you miss any of those times, yes, I understand you might find it difficult trying to live that time that you have already lived.
Okay.
Which is one of the biggest problems we have with cheating. Because just like you said, at that 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, you were supposed to live the life of the 20s.
He tried to live the life of the 20s.
And when you pass that life,
No,
you should pass
no,
that
you
life
can't pass that life. You're the one also that talks about crashing course.
I understand.
You
Crashing
must
course
carry.
will not last forever.
No, nobody is asking for it to last forever. He is in his damn peak. He needs to enjoy his peak. He carried it over.
Excuse me.
What
can I
can
say
he
something?
really be enjoying? What
Oh,
is the
at that-
enjoyment in all
Oh,
those
wow.
things?
That is the people that cheat. What is the enjoyment they get too? We're trying to analyze factors.
I
Not that we can justify it,
Yes.
but it's a factor. It's happening.
Can I-
It's a societal
can I
factor.
say something?
Yes, please
When
do.
you say women are like between the ages of 20 to 25.
19, yeah.
Yeah, 19 to actually 29.
They're exploring too.
Exploring.
Yeah.
Women are exploring, same as the men. But what you
Not same as the men. Just focus on women. Thank you. Because we are the ones who tell our story. You don't have to tell us our story too. So
women are exploring same as men.
no. Say I
Difference
don't agree with that.
Difference is-
Donald.
Okay.
Allow her, maybe she has personal experience.
Experience. Okay. No.
It's not personal. Difference is
Okay.
that women can attract all sorts of men.
Options.
Yeah, options.
Good.
But
And men don't have options.
No, men have options. Their problem is that they are reaching where their hand has not gotten to.
I don't get it.
You see,
Let me
No, let her
explain it.
explain.
Let me explain it. between the ages of 19 to 29, I'm giving a large
Spectrum.
spectrum. Chances are all sorts of men are coming after a woman.
Okay.
All sorts. Rich,
Poor, middle class.
middle class, all sorts. And now you see these men, their peers in the men between the ages of 19 to 29, probably haven't gotten to where the men that are coming for the women that they like. And then you start thinking that a woman
She'll pause her life.
pause though, because I mean, see, there are people that believe if I like you, whether you have it or not, I'm just gonna stick by you.
Yeah,
and
sure,
ride
sure,
it out.
sure, definitely.
Yeah. But the point
Women,
is,
you see potentials. I'm sure.
yeah.
But
women see
there are not.
potential.
It's beyond seeing potential. There's something called faith. So they could see potentialities in you, but they don't have faith.
Yeah.
Or there's something called poverty too.
Yeah, but let me
Okay,
explain this thing. And
get
then
it- get it
these
done.
men between the ages of 19 to 29, also, you're trying to reach the girls that you know will not go for you. You're so focused on chasing these girls. No, it happens. It happens. Is your spec are you your spec? You should ask that question. Because now you see them going for girls that ordinarily they know that are already focused on men that have made it, and then you start chasing.
I don't disagree with you.
Why?
No, I said.
Because if you focus on the girls that you think
So-
like
sorry,
you,
sorry.
why not? You would have the same exploration.
Exploration,
that-
right? I don't disagree with you. No, I don't disagree with you, but you disagree with me. Let me touch light with her point. So when I am now 30, 35, I own a yacht, right? I own a yacht. I fly private jets. I have Rosary Phantom. I'm doing exceedingly well. And you want to tell me at that time you have nothing but beauty. You're teaching me monogamy. How do you do it? You should go back to those who have nothing but handsomeness too.
I mean, I put it there. Are you your perspective?
No,
And
it's
also calm down.
no. That it is you people that bring the query of why you don't know. No. They bring the query of you don't know what you want in your life. Okay, what are you waiting for? What are you
There's
waiting for?
nothing wrong with women wanting people that are successful, people that
No,
have the
there is nothing
financial
wrong
means
because that is what you
We are
have.
not saying
That is what you have groomed to like from birth. Your mother has told you that you're going to marry somebody rich.
No,
We
nobody
understand that.
Tells you you're going to marry someone rich. People tell you that you should also look at the fact that let's
No,
talk
so no.
about money. Money is important.
See,
in whatever aspect.
money
Yes, it is very important.
money is very golden, but money is not. I repeat, in the list of values in life, money is not even number 4.
Exactly.
So good. Now, but
it is
how
important.
do we exalt it? That is the problem. We exalt it above every other thing. Hence, it's not even number 5th on the list.
You see, there was something she said I'm not agreeing with.
Okay.
You said, how do you get to understand that your spec will also see you as her spec?
Okay, is your spec your spec? What she means is,
your spec
if I am your spec in a relationship,
Yes.
I'm say hi, Mr. Karim is my spec, or Don. Let me
woman, please.
let me not pass the wrong information. Let me say Don is my spec, right? And I have the means, and Don.
No, not having the
No,
means.
no.
Between that 19 and 29
Okay.
is your spec.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you expect that, because she was trying to talk about
Spec.
the fact that you probably grew and you've suffered a lot of rejections, right?
No, the spec there means Don is my spec, right? Because of how beautiful she looks.
But you might not be
Her own spec.
Yeah.
and you are looking
Because
for
of-
her.
You keep
Looking for her. So that's what she means.
How do you now know the one that is your spec?
I mean, it's not.
How do you know that that person is your spec if you don't ask? That, or whether you are the spec of
that
is
person.
spec.
Sometimes, even without asking, you can tell if you're talking to someone. Let's say now we have talking stage, and you're talking to someone, and you get to hear the things they say or the things they like. You can induce sometimes that this person and I will not be together, or this person and I will. I mean, once I say I like you, you already know that it's going to be a rejection.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me give you an instance. This is a personal experience. I went to school after secondary school. I don't want to mention because for the sake of the fact that we are live on this. I I was a very serious sportsman. I played football, I played handball. I was very, very popular in my area. I had already started playing for the school I was to go to, even before I got to the school.
Okay.
That is to tell you how good I was. Then, in my first day in school, the most beautiful girl in that school, seeing her alone will send some shivers to you. Me as a guy, I knew definitely, I just admired her. Oh, this girl is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
But in my mind, I knew that no, this one can't.
It's
be
above my
something.
leg.
But let me tell you what happened. That day, something happened because we went for a typing class in my school. That was my first class. They stole my ribbon. I knew who stole my ribbon. In fact, it was my friend that stole my ribbon. But he's one of these very hard guys in school, so I couldn't just come out and
Confront him.
say, you stole my ribbon. So the only thing I could do, because it's the ribbon that I could use to do my classes, I switched off the light because it was around 7 o'clock. A lecturer was in the class and he was like, who did that? I said it was me. He said, why? I said, they stole my ribbon, so if I'm not going to type, nobody is going to do this class today. And I said, wow. So that was what prompted people to know me immediately I resumed school. And he said, what is your name? I said, my name is Mohammed Karim. I didn't know that had sent a signal to that girl.
She grabbed your
She
name.
had an Arabian boyfriend.
Okay.
His name is Mohammed Karim.
Oh, yeah.
That was how we started dating.
You see?
That was just it.
But that your case is just one out of a lot.
So what I'm trying to put forward here is that you must get to know somebody before you know whether it's your spec.
See, let me also say something. With women, either they like it or not, or they disagree with this or not, spec is beyond physical to them.
Okay. No, maybe she should answer that.
Yeah, she knows.
Yes, it's not really about.
The physical.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
about.
It's
So
about
they can
your
ha-
money.
Women have different.
No, it's about the money the man has.
Women have different specs. A woman can
Your
date you.
brain,
No, a woman can date
your
you. No.
potentials.
See, a woman can.
date you because you are.
You know how to play football, and date this one because he's brilliant, and date this one because he has money.
So
and
what are you
date-
now saying in NS?
No.
That they are the bigger cheats.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, I did not
That's not
say
what I'm
that.
saying.
Oh. I didn't say that. Oh. What I'm saying
Maybe
is,
we should look at that aspect.
yes, in our next podcast, we'll look at why do women cheat.
don't cheat.
Yeah, women don't cheat.
Wow.
How can women cheat? No, they don't cheat. There is no measure to it. All right, so
Women don't cheat.
So have
they
we
are
been
obligated to do what they want to do.
have we been able to answer your question?
Yes, you've exposed why men cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for telling us.
Yeah, so but then which basically
But no, we didn't
the
tell
mistake
you.
the mistake
Officially,
men don't cheat. So the basics is when you're trying to get a man, leave money. And if cheating is a thing for you, if you hate cheating, excuse money and understand his mind. Make sense?
That is course 101.
Understand his mind, because with money, without money, a cheat is a cheat.
Yes.
He will cheat.
Because as a woman, you can easily understand a man's mind.
We are like
It's
open
only
book
a man.
that cannot understand
Even
a woman.
Google does not understand.
No,
a
how can
man's
you understand a woman?
Women are not complicated. We're very simple.
I go.
Yeah, you are simply
Complicated. Just simply complicated. All right, I think we have a very beautiful discussion. So I don't know what you think about this. I think it's brilliant. So you know why men cheat, and officially, like Mr. Karim would say, men don't cheat. Yeah. Whatever you think, just put down in the comment section below, and also know that women also contribute to a man's cheating. When you're pushing him out there, and factors, but subjective, objective, and my name is Morningstar. Bye for now.